Hi, I'm Zach Ergo, and I'm going to be planting succulents on the roofs of these birdhouses. I've already constructed these birdhouses out of redwood, and I've planted sedum, ground cover, which is a succulent, and ice plant on one side. So now I'm going to be planting the larger succulents on the rest of the soil on the roof. So I'm going to start by getting a few cuttings from a few other pots. I think that's a big one I like to use. And then I always want to choose a large succulent first to really take up some of the space on this side of the birdhouse. So I'm going to choose this pretty big succulent. I'll take some of the lower leaves off and trim the stem down so that it fits on the roof of the birdhouse. I use my clippers to make a little hole in the soil, and then I insert the succulent in the roof of the birdhouse, and it sits perfectly. I've already put chicken wire on the roof of the birdhouse, and that keeps the soil and all the succulents in the birdhouse. So now I'm going to select a few other succulents. I have a little pile of succulents over here also. I see this nice succulent. I'll take the leaves off at the bottom of that one. You don't want to take too many off because that makes the succulent smaller. Cut the stem down and put that on the other side. A little shorter. There we go. And then pack the soil in so it stays in there. Now I'll get a few other ones. This looks like a nice succulent. Trim the stem up. And that one can go right on the top. Then I'll get a few of these, get a larger one. That one looks pretty good. I'll take a few of the lower leaves off also. Looks pretty good. And I'll put that in the roof. Nope. A little lower. I'll take another one of these, maybe a little bit smaller. Yeah, about that size. Take the lower leaves off and put this one a little farther away from the other one. I remember I'm getting the scissors, poking a hole in the soil, and then the stem of that succulent goes right in the roof of the birdhouse. Now I can work with some smaller succulents. I have a few that can fit and fill the rest of the area. There's one. I have a little bit of a larger one. Cut the stem down. Take a few lower leaves off. A little bit more. On the other side, about right there. This needs a little more. There we go. Now I need to find a few more. It's a little big. Oh, there we go. This little head looks nice. Cut that down. Take a few of the lower leaves off. That one's a little dead. I won't try and reuse that. I can go right there. You know what? I think I might move this one up here. And that will look good in the top. And then I'll get another one of these. Put it on the other side where I had that other one. Cut the stem down. I already have a hole. Oh, a little shorter. Push the soil in around there. And now you see I have some gaps in between the succulents. So now I need to fill the rest with some other succulents that I've gotten from my garden already. So you can see this succulent has some dead leaves. Looks like it's been struggling a little bit and has some roots. I'll just trim it up and fill that empty gap. And now I'll just look, I have some smaller succulents. Let's see. Oh. This pot has some pretty nice ones. You can see that has a pretty big head. I'll trim it down, remove some of the lower leaves, trim the stem down again. Now this one can go right in the middle. You really want the top of the birdhouse to be full with succulents. There we go. And it looks like I need one more right in the front. There we go, there's one down here. That looks perfect for that area. Make the hole, push it in gently. You really have to be careful with when you're pushing the succulents in, or else some of the leaves might start popping off and you'll lose part of the head. This one can be a little shorter. And right now it's okay if there's bare spots around the outside, because this sedum ground cover grows really fast and it'll quickly fill in around the whole outside. And along with this ice plant, that'll grow down, it can be trimmed up, and it'll grow and have these nice purple flowers. And there, now with the remaining large spots, I put these little ground cover succulents in the middle. And these are really hardy and will grow no matter what. So they're pretty nice to fill in any empty spaces. Right in the front. And probably one more right on the side. And that's it. That's planting the roof of a succulent birdhouse. And in a few weeks it'll be ready and growing and it'll look great.